The Somerset County Federation of Democratic Women wants to welcome you to tonight's program. We can't wait for tonight. This is one of those evenings where women who are serving their communities are honored, and I think you'll be very impressed. We're going to change around a few things in the program, but before we do anything, I'd like you all to stand, and can we please salute the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to ask you to please remain standing and just take 5 or 10 seconds to remember all of the people around the country who are struggling and who don't have the luxury that we have tonight to be here among friends, living in a peaceful society. So thank you. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to start tonight's program, and I'm going to introduce a friend of Somerset County. Some of you have seen him in the news, some of you know him, and unfortunately his friend Maria could not be here tonight to introduce him, but I have the honor of introducing him. I have to say that I was really surprised that in the mail in August I got a birthday card signed from this mayor. I was thrilled, and at the next fundraiser I went to, I showed it to him, and he was surprised. He said, wow, these are really beautiful cards. They have beautiful pictures of Jersey on them. And I was honored that he even remembered me, and I'm honored that he's here tonight. So he's going to say a few words to you, and I think you'll be very pleased to meet Mayor Steve Fulop.
Can we give a round of applause for Margaret? I think this is a great room, and it's a lot of work. And, how many other people in here got a birthday card? Just kidding. All right. So let me say it's nice to formally meet you outside of the mail, and say it's a privilege to be here for a couple of different reasons. When I got this invitation and the opportunity to really recognize some terrific women that are changing Somerset County and the state of New Jersey, I knew it was an opportunity to really share some of the things that are happening in Jersey City and why this room is of particular importance to me. You all are one of the few counties that your chairperson is a strong woman, and you should be very proud of that and the work that Peg Schaefer does. And I personally, in my life, although I have 2 brothers, I have had the privilege of being surrounded by a lot of strong women. My grandmother is a Holocaust survivor. Her daughter was taken out of her hands at Auschwitz and sent to the gas chamber, and she's a survivor. And she immigrated here. My mother is an entrepreneur who had a small business. And my wife, I'm newly married last month, my wife is the breadwinner in the family, because this doesn't pay the bills what I do for a living, and she's a strong entrepreneur as well. So I certainly have the privilege of being around a lot of strong women. I also have the privilege and opportunity to understand some of the challenges as it relates to vulnerable women and the opportunity to change the direction that some of these people are on. I'll share with you about a friend of mine since I started in elected office named Janice, who lives in Jersey City. She's the mother of 2. She works 3 jobs, sometimes 2 jobs, sometimes 3 jobs, depending on performance. Always struggling on that line of poverty and reluctant to go into the food stamp system for the reason that she has a lot of pride. And that's something that we've learned in Jersey City, which tends to be a challenge. You know, when you look at poverty and hunger, one of the things that I've learned in Jersey City is that it certainly impacts women more than it impacts men, because women are the caretakers a lot of the time of the families. And also on the food stamp front, when New Jersey has very, very poor enrollment overall, it obviously impacts women more, because women tend to be the ones that purchase the food for their general household. And so we struggle with that in Jersey City, because we have to figure out ways to get people services that they need. And what we've tried to do there is to really service those women and people that are most vulnerable. We started a program that actually supplements those food stamp programs which actually gives them double the purchasing power at farmers markets as it relates to healthy eating, to encourage people to enroll. We take people, which is predominantly women, thousands of them, on tours of supermarkets to educate people on healthy eating as well. And then we supplement them with grants in order to purchase healthy foods. I tell you, in Jersey City, we see the most vulnerable because we unfortunately have one of the larger WIC programs in the entire state of New Jersey. We service 13,000 individuals, women, infants, children. We're one of the few places left in New Jersey that has its own immunization program, still left there, servicing those people that are really in need. I understand these challenges, and I understand kind of what it takes to move people forward. And the one thing that I've learned in government is that despite all of the programs that we have and all the grants and the opportunities, I certainly realize that we can't do it ourselves. It really is a partnership with people in the community. And there's no better people that understand issues that impact women than women. And that's why when you have people like the people in this room that have touched every facet of New Jersey, every facet of employment, every facet of our population, I think it's important for elected leaders throughout the state of New Jersey to come to places like this and honor you all with our presence, because we're really nothing short of thankful for the work that you all do. So with that, I can't say enough congratulations for the work that you do. It's a privilege to be in the room with so many accomplished people, and we look forward to supporting you long into the future. So thank you, Margaret. We appreciate
it. Sorry. We know that you have to be places. We know that our politicians really have very busy schedules, especially in this season.